I know what you mean.
But what if I told you that some of the most powerful tools out there, they're totally free?
Really?
We're going deep on free AI today,
Okay.
and it's seriously changing the game for everybody.
It's interesting.
We've got this awesome analysis here that breaks down this whole AI explosion, and it's jam-packed with insights like you won't believe it.
Can't wait.
We're going to uncover the hottest tools out there.
Cool.
How people are already using them to do some pretty incredible things. What it all means for someone like you.
It's really remarkable.
Yeah.
What we're seeing with this whole AI thing is a true democratization of AI.
Right.
It's not just for like the big tech companies anymore.
Right.
It's for everyone.
Exactly.
In fact, McKinsey's State of AI 2024 report, they revealed a 300% increase in access to AI tools.
Wow.
Just in the past 2 years.
That's unbelievable.
That's a massive shift.
Huge.
And a huge chunk of that growth is driven by free tools.
Wow.
Which means more people have the power to innovate and solve problems than ever before.
It's pretty amazing.
It is.
The numbers are mind-blowing.
Yeah.
The analysis shows that 67% of people who are new to AI start with free tools.
Interesting.
That's 2/3 of beginners diving in without spending a dime.
I didn't realize it was that many.
And it's not just newbies either.
Oh, wow.
89% of startups are already using free AI in some way.
Wow.
Even the pros are getting in on the action.
Oh, yeah.
With 45% of them combining free and paid tools in their work.
That makes sense.
It's crazy. Our source dives deep into this treasure trove of free AI tools, from familiar names like ChatGPT
I've heard of that.
to some hidden gems you might not have heard of.
Cool.
Get ready to be amazed.
I'm ready. So to understand this whole AI tool landscape, you got to imagine a spectrum with language-based AI, like ChatGPT on one end, and then AI for visuals, like Canva AI, Stable Diffusion on the other. And then there's tools for everything in between.
Wow.
From project management and writing assistance all the way to AI-powered video editing.
It's really kind of crazy how much there is.
It is.
So ChatGPT, that's the one everyone's talking about, right?
Seems like it.
I was amazed when I first tried it. You can actually use it to help you write just about anything.
What do you mean?
Emails, blog posts, even code.
Oh, wow.
It can analyze text, summarize articles, and answer questions.
That's interesting.
In a way that feels surprisingly human.
Yeah, I've noticed that too.
Yeah.
ChatGPT is really powerful.
It is.
But it's important to remember that it has limitations.
Like what?
Think of it like someone who stopped reading the news in 2022.
Okay.
They might know a lot.
Yeah.
But they'll miss recent events.
Gotcha.
This is because ChatGPT's knowledge, it's only up to date to that point.
So it's not perfect.
Not perfect.
Okay.
So for recent topics, you'll want to double check the info.
Makes sense.
You might also run into something called a context window.
Okay.
Think of it like ChatGPT's short-term memory.
Okay.
It can only hold so much information at once.
Gotcha.
So for really long documents, you might need to break them down into smaller chunks for it to process effectively.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's switch gears from words to pictures.
Right.
Stable Diffusion is another tool that caught my eye.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that one.
Imagine never needing to hire a graphic designer again for simple images.
Seriously?
You can literally describe what you want.
Oh, wow.
And Stable Diffusion whips it up for you.
That's wild.
It's like having an AI artist at your fingertips.
That is pretty amazing. And that's where things get really exciting.
Yeah.
Our source highlights some incredible case studies.
Okay.
And one that really stood out to me is Stanford University.
Oh, wow.
They have this project using free AI in education.
Interesting.
They combine Stable Diffusion with ChatGPT.
Wow.
To create a more interactive and engaging learning experience for their students.
That's really cool.
And the results are remarkable.
Really?
47% improvement.
Wow.
In student understanding.
That's huge.
A 32% reduction in study time.
That's amazing.
And incredibly high student satisfaction.
If Stanford can achieve those results,
I know, right?
Think about what businesses and even individuals like you could do with these tools. crazy.
Even if you're not a big university, free AI can still make a huge difference.
That's awesome.
The source also talks about this startup called TechStart Inc. They're working with a very limited budget. They cleverly incorporated tools like Llama 2 and Stable Diffusion into their workflow.
Oh, cool.
And saw a massive 312% increase in their return on investment.
What?
Not only that,
that's insane.
They were able to reduce their time to market by a whopping 40%.
It just shows you that even on a shoestring budget, free AI can have a huge impact.
Huge impact.
And that's just the beginning.
I know, right?
We haven't even touched on AI tools revolutionizing things, like project management. Imagine an AI assistant that anticipates bottlenecks and helps you keep your projects on track.
That would be amazing.
We'll dive into some of those tools a little later.
I can't wait.
This is really just the tip of the iceberg.
Seriously.
There's a whole universe of free AI tools out there waiting to be explored.
That's so cool.
What's fascinating is that it's not just about the technology itself.
What do you mean?
It's about access and opportunity for everyone.
That's really cool.
I know, right?
Yeah, it really is a turning point.
It is.
What makes this so compelling is that it's not just hype. We're seeing real-world results. Like that Stanford case study. That's a perfect example.
For sure.
They weren't just experimenting with AI. You know, just for the sake of it. They were addressing a real challenge. How to improve student learning. And the fact that they achieved such significant improvement using free tools. That's remarkable.
Absolutely.
It really is.
It shows the potential for impact across so many different fields.
For sure.
We've talked about education, but think about healthcare, business, even creative industries.
Oh, yeah.
The possibilities seem endless.
Precisely.
It's pretty well.
And this is where the democratization aspect becomes so crucial. It's not just about big institutions. Or wealthy companies anymore. Individuals, small businesses, nonprofits. Everyone has the potential to harness these tools and make a difference.
It's really cool.
It is.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
We've talked about the incredible growth of free AI, the amazing tools available, and the potential impact across various sectors. But what about the other side of the coin?
What do you mean?
There are a lot of concerns about AI.
Oh, yeah.
Especially when it comes to things like job displacement and ethical implications.
Those are important considerations.
This
is a powerful technology.
It is.
And with any powerful technology, there's always the potential for misuse. But I think it's crucial to approach this with a balanced perspective. Instead of fearing AI, we need to focus on understanding it, harnessing its potential responsibly. And addressing those ethical concerns head on.
I like that. Our source actually dives into these issues too.
Does it?
It dedicates a whole section to discussing the potential impact of free AI.
Interesting.
And even offers some insightful recommendations for both organizations and developers.
That's great.
It is.
That's right. And one of the key takeaways from that section the importance of responsible development and deployment. It's not enough to just create these tools and release them into the world. We need to consider the potential consequences.
For sure.
Establish ethical guidelines.
And
ensure that AI is used in a way that benefits humanity.
I agree. That's where organizations like OpenAI the creators of ChatGPT come in, they're actively involved in researching and promoting
responsible AI use.
That's great.
They've even published guidelines for developers to help make sure that AI systems are being built with safety and ethics in mind.
That's really encouraging to see those kinds of initiatives.
It
really highlights how important collaboration and open dialogue are in this space.
I agree.
We need researchers, developers, policymakers, and the public all working together to shape the future of AI in a positive way.
And that includes you.
Oh, yeah.
Our listener. You're a part of this conversation, too.
Exactly.
As we learn more about this world of free AI, it's important to stay informed, think critically, and voice your perspectives. This technology is going to impact all of us.
It is.
So let's make sure it's an impact we can be proud of.
Well said.
Thank you.
And remember, knowledge is power. I like that.
The more we all understand about AI,
Yeah.
the better equipped we'll be
Right.
to navigate its challenges and use it for good.
Absolutely.
Right.
So what are some things that people can do to educate themselves about AI and the ways it could impact our lives?
There are so many great resources out there.
Like what?
Organizations like OpenAI and the Partnership on AI have websites full of information on AI research, ethical guidelines, and real-world applications.
That's awesome.
There are also tons of online learning platforms like Coursera and edX.
I've heard of those.
That offer courses on everything.
Oh, wow.
From AI fundamentals and ethical considerations to hands-on training with these tools.
That's really cool.
It is.
Don't forget about the power of community, too.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
There are countless online forums, groups, and even in-person meetups.
That's true.
Where people are coming together to discuss AI, share their experiences, and learn from each other.
It's a great way to connect with others and tap into the collective wisdom of the crowd.
Absolutely.
Right.
It is.
And don't be afraid to experiment.
That's a good point.
The beauty of free AI tools is that they're available to anyone.
Right.
Jump in.
Yeah.
Try them out and see what you can do.
Exactly.
You might be surprised by what you discover.
That's a great point.
It is.
It's easy to get caught up
in
the potential risks of AI.
For sure.
But it's important to remember the incredible opportunities it offers for creativity, innovation, and problem solving.
Right.
Right?
Think of it like this.
Okay.
AI is a tool.
Okay.
Just like a hammer or a paintbrush.
Right.
It's up to us, the users, to decide how we use it.
Right.
We can use it to build something beautiful and beneficial, or we can misuse it and cause harm.
Right.
The choice is ours.
Absolutely.
It
is.
Yeah.
So, as we wrap up this part of our deep dive, let's leave our listeners with a challenge.
All right. I like it.
We've talked about the potential of free AI, the importance of using it responsibly, and the need for ongoing learning and dialogue.
Yeah.
Now we want you to take action.
I like it.
Pick one of the tools we discussed.
Okay.
Spend some time exploring it.
All right.
And think about how you might use it in your own life or work.
Okay.
Most importantly, share your thoughts and experiences with others.
That's a great idea.
Let's keep this conversation going and shape the future of AI together.
I love it.
I do too.
That's a fantastic challenge.
It is.
And remember, you don't have to be a tech expert or a data scientist to get involved.
Exactly.
Everyone has a role to play in this AI revolution.
I'd agree.
So let's embrace it with curiosity, responsibility, and a shared sense of purpose.
Speaking of embracing the possibilities, let's circle back to our source material for a moment.
Okay.
One of the things that really stood out to me was the discussion of multimodal models. Can you tell us a little more about those?
So multimodal AI, it's a real game changer.
Okay.
It's the ability of an AI system to understand and process different types of data.
What kind of data?
I'm talking text, images,
audio,
even video.
Right, it's insane.
All at the same time.
It's like AI is learning to experience the world more like we do.
Right.
Not just through words or pictures, but through a combination of senses.
It's really fascinating.
It is.
And that opens up so many possibilities.
Like what?
Imagine an AI that can analyze medical images and patient records side by side to help doctors make more accurate diagnoses.
That's incredible.
Or think about AI assistants that understand your spoken commands, read your facial expressions, and responds in a more natural human way.
It's like something out of a movie.
I know, right?
It sounds like science fiction, but it's quickly becoming our reality.
And what's even more incredible
What's that?
Is that these capabilities are starting to appear in free AI tools.
That's amazing.
Absolutely. It goes hand in hand with the trend toward personalized AI.
Interesting.
As these models get more advanced and more widely available, they can be tailored to individual needs and preferences.
Like what?
Think about AI tutors that adapt to your specific learning style. Or an AI fitness coach that creates a workout plan based on your goals and your physical condition.
It feels like we're on the verge of a truly personalized tech revolution.
It does, doesn't it?
But with all these incredible advancements, there's also the question of accessibility.
Right.
Not everyone has the same level of tech skills.
That's true.
Or access to the latest devices. So how do we make sure that free AI benefits everyone?
That's a really important point.
It is.
Democratization.
Yeah.
It isn't just about making the tools available.
Right.
It's also about making them user-friendly and accessible to everyone.
Regardless of background or resources.
Exactly.
Okay.
And thankfully, there's a growing movement toward creating AI systems that are more intuitive, adaptable to different needs, and easier to use.
That's great.
Regardless of your tech experience.
Yeah. Our source mentioned Llama 2 as an example of an open source language model.
Right.
Can you explain what that means and why it's important?
Open source software is software that anyone can use, modify, and share freely.
Cool.
So in the context of AI, it means that the code behind the model is open for anyone to examine, learn from, and build upon.
It's like a shared knowledge base
that
everyone can contribute to and benefit from.
Precisely.
That's amazing.
It is.
It's really cool.
And this is incredibly powerful.
Yeah.
Because it encourages collaboration, transparency, and rapid innovation.
That makes sense.
With open source AI models like Llama 2, anyone, even individuals and small startups, can access and customize powerful AI capabilities.
That's amazing.
Without having to build everything from scratch.
It's like leveling the playing field for AI development itself. It's so exciting.
It is an exciting time.
As we wrap up our deep dive into the world of free AI, it's clear that this is just the beginning.
Absolutely.
This technology is evolving every day.
I know, right?
And there's so much more to learn and discover.
I completely agree.
It's really amazing.
We're witnessing the start of a whole new era of technology.
I agree.
And it's full of possibilities.
For sure.
It's important for all of us to stay curious.
Okay.
Keep learning and be part of the conversation. The future of AI is being shaped right now.
Right.
And each of us has a role to play.
Absolutely.
So to our listener, we'll leave you with this final thought.
Okay, I like it.
What will your contribution be?
That's a great question.
How will you harness the power of free AI to learn, to create, and to make a positive impact on the world?
It's a really important question for all of us to consider.
It is.
The journey starts now.
It does.
And that's our deep dive for today.
I enjoyed that.
I did too.
It was a good one.
Lots to think about.